Yo, what's up, everybody? Um, Welcome back, man. Welcome back. I know I've been, in the last week, I've been a little bit inconsistent with the videos, due to the fact that I do work overnight. Sometimes I have to do 12 and a half hours, and I'm just beat. I work overnight, and I'm just beat, and then I might sleep all day, and then uh, uh, I really be pressing for time and stuff like that. But I'm quite sure you guys understand. I've been as consistent as I can for you all. For my DFS, my Daily Fantasy Sports guys out there and women out there, switch things up a little bit because I do get a lot of flack about not doing sportsbook content because I do have my group is a large community. Shout out to the group, you know what I'm saying? It's a large community. We do majority of sports betting for the moment. But I'm always here. Get at me in the comments for anything. So with that being said, like and subscribe if you like this video. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I'm just trying to get there. And, hope you all, you got to have Twitter. I say this in every one of my videos for NBA. If you're not following at Fantasy Labs Twitter, at Fantasy Labs NBA on Twitter and having the notifications on, you're not doing it right. For my DFS folks and everybody else, close to each game lock, that's when we get the news. An hour or two before the game lock, you have to be glued to your Twitter. If you turn the notifications on, the shit is going to come straight to your phone, man. You're going to get the news and learn what it means, what the news means, and who it benefits and stuff like that. My prop bettors and stuff out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. My DFS players out there, you know what I'm talking about. Now, I don't really do videos like this, but I'm just gonna try to go over some things. For the most of the people in my group, we really play Fanduel Sportsbook, so I'm gonna use this as a model. Like I said, like and subscribe, man. I'm going to talk a lot about these guys. I'm just going to throw a few things out there that I like because I see there's a really, really popular bet. I have a few videos on these player performance doubles. I have a few videos on these, and I think if you bet props, they really fit into your like if you're a prop bettor, a daily fantasy player making a switch over or something like that. These really fit into your into your bag, you know what I'm saying, into your niche, you know what I'm saying, right into the palm of your hands, being able to predict player performances and prop bets and things like that. It's a lot of people that can predict prop bets but don't know who fucking gonna win the game. You know what I'm saying? Like us as fantasy players, we don't care who gonna win the game. In certain instances, we do, but for the most part, we don't care who wins the game. We care about who's going to score the most fantasy points and hit their props and stuff like that, exceed value, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So it's a lot of people that don't even know about that, you know what I'm saying. That's enough of me rambling. Let me get right into it, okay? Now, the first thing I'm going to touch on is player performance doubles. Then I'm going to give you all a 10 pick, some that I do normally when I'm just warming up in the morning and getting my day out the way. Like my first bet of the day, I show you that. So, 10 games. All of this right here is for informational purposes. So, just to give you guys an insight, nothing is final, nothing's set in stone. Follow me on Twitter, whatever the case may be. If you guys in the group, y'all know where I'm at. It is what it is. Starting right off with the Indiana Pacers game. Now, let me go back. These games, they're broken up. So, we have some early games. We have some later games. So, there we have that. The over-under for this one is 217. You like it or not? I don't really bet the over-under, but excuse me. I don't really bet the over-unders and things like that, but I do like to raise, point totals. I like to alternate the overs and unders like that. I like to alternate the overs and the unders. So I'm going to use this right here. Classic. Let me go to classic. Let me go to early games. For early games, because I'm going to use this as a chart for us. I'm going to go over to the Indiana and Miami game. This is a rematch, a remix, whatever you want to call it. These teams just played. Yeah, these teams just played. So, wait a minute. Let me see. Now, I'm talking about player performance doubles. If you can't find them, they're over here in the popular section. And then player combos section, I believe. Anyway, and I go down here to player performance doubles. I always take a look at these for the, in the beginning of the day as well, so I can, have my thoughts. When you're getting all the information catered to you, like Fantasy Labs, following them and knowing the status of these players and things like that, it's good to go over these player performance doubles first thing in the morning, so you can visualize which you have those already set. Some already set, So in the event, and then another thing about these player performance doubles, the underdog is usually, their odds are usually higher. So if you're someone who bets the underdogs, like to bet the underdogs, I would come over here to player performance doubles and give them a look. You might want to straight bet some of these because you should know what it takes for a team to win a game, who needs to do what for a team to win a game. So you could look at some of these player props and say, well, damn, if they're going to win, then I know Levert probably is going to at least give them 5 assists. You know what I'm saying? So instead of them, that's at plus 320 versus me taking them on the money line, and that's plus 162. So you're going to have options. You know what I'm saying? So Malcolm Brogdon, 20 points, and the wind. It's not out of the prop. It's not out of the range of outcomes. 20 points at plus 400 or 25 at plus 830. In this last, he has, as you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of his last 8, and it's just he has 20 to 25, possibly 30 point upside. You see what I'm saying? If you really want to take, if you really want to take, you feel me? If you really want to take the Indiana to win, take a look at these. The 3-point upside is there, 2 threes. You know what I'm saying? Levert, I probably won't go there for. I don't mind the 5 assists for Levert thing. That's okay. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? He does have 20-point upside, but he hasn't flashed it with this team yet. Just came back from his injury. They still trying to work out the kinks. The minutes are there: 33, 34, 29, 27 since he's been back. That's the least amount of minutes he's played was 27. So minutes equal opportunity. Last 2 games he had 5 assists or better. So the chemistry might be getting there. You know what I'm saying? He could be taking over the point guard role, and Brogdon could be more of the scoring guard. Things like that. But we know Caris LeVert can contribute in all categories. Miles Turner, he just can't be trusted. I just can't go there for nothing. Justin Holiday, here's a prop right here that I don't mind. The 10-point thing. Justin Holiday, the minutes are there for him. For some reason, he played 27 minutes last game, but he was productive. Now, he's that 3-point guy. He 5 for 8, 2 for 7, 5 for 11, 2 for 6, 1 for 10, 4 for 8, 2 for 10, 4 for 8. He will give you, he is pretty score dependent, and he will, if he has a bad game scoring, then, for fantasy purposes, then he doesn't really do that good. He can't give you 9 points. He can't give you 5 points. He can't give you 8 points. You know what I'm saying? But 10 points is reachable. I don't mind to play at plus 340 if you think they're going to win. The 3 threes is not out of the question either. He gave these guys 5 threes yesterday. He has 3 threes, three threes upside. I probably won't bet it though. Sabonis, as of late, he hasn't been hitting that 20-point threshold, and it's been concerning to me. So, uh, you know, let me see. It's been a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 times out of his last 9 games, he gave you 20 points. So that's kind of concerning. He does have triple-double upside. He does have double-double upside. You know what I'm saying? So that's something you can look at. Double-double in the win, plus 300. You know, that's semi-safe for him. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. On the Miami side of things, though, these aren't too sexy for me. You know what I'm saying? So what we could do is you could get in the comments, get at me in the comments. You know, comment here and there if you like anything from the Miami side of things. I mean, you know, you got things that's reachable like Jimmy Butler. What is Jimmy Butler? Point prop would probably be like 25 or 30. But, you know, Jimmy Butler is kind of, you know, this Miami team is getting healthy. It's healthy. And he does have those point us time, but he can go missing. Sometimes he can come out and try to be a point guard and all that. Double-double for Bam Adebayo is not out of the question right there. And 12 up rebounds. He can do that. He can do that, but I just don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like something like a, you know, you know, for these, it's like a Indiana or nothing thing for me. You know what I'm saying? When I'm coming over here with these player performance doubles. Moving on over to the next game here. OKC and Houston Rockets, the OKC Thunder and the Houston Rockets. Early lines, this is why you need to know what the hell is going on. Early lines, I mean, you need to be jumping all over this if you like the Rockets here at -4 and the money line. You know, especially, you know, the -4 looks really good. The over-under, I don't really bet those that much. You know what I'm saying? But the over-under and the money line on parlays really look good. Tell you why. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out for this one. Porter Jr. is out for this one. Horford is out for this one. Bazley is out. Gordon is out. It's just, you know, them folks is out. So, look, this is something that you probably need to jump on early. I've already jumped on it. So, you know, you really want to get this out the way. And it probably not going to move because we already know these guys are out. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is a scrappy team. OKC is a scrappy team either way it goes. So, you know, looking at the player performance doubles, you know, I won't be able to mess with anybody. Anybody on the OKC side of things, man. It's either well, they don't even have them out. So you can look, you know, Christian Wood, 10 rebounds. These are all tricky. As I'm looking at them right now, they're all tricky. You can hit some, you can hit one or whatever, because there is some blowout risk here. If you ask me, now, I think there's blowout risk here. Vegas might think otherwise. They're smarter than me. You know what I'm saying? Christian Wood does have double-double upside, 15 and 20-point upside, and possibly 30-point upside if needed. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, take what you know. It is what it is. I have to really dig into these. If you guys got some, let me know. Moving on over to the New Orleans Pelicans and Denver Nuggets game here. The Nuggets are 5.5-point favorites right now, and there's a 232-point over/under here. This game here, 232-point over/under. I mean, they expect for sparks to fly in this one. I know there's going to be a lot of people who's going to think otherwise, but getting into these player performance doubles, let's see what they got, and I'll tell you what I like. Jamal Murray for 20 and 25 points is definitely doable. You got a guy here that can really, he's up and down with his points. He's really, really up and down. He can get hot. You can see right here, as of, his last game, he had 34 points in the juicy matchup against the Chicago Bulls. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games before that, he hasn't cracked 20 points. Before that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games, he went for 23 points or better, including a 50 ball against Cleveland. The shot attempts are there for him. It's the usual suspects offensively here. When it comes to them, you got Jamal Murray, the Joker, Michael Porter Jr., and Will Barton. These are the guys that are doing the offensive heavy lifting here. So, the matchup here, they're not that good against point guards, but we know, like I said, the usage is there for Jamal Murray at any given time. I don't think I'll be going there for that 25 points. That 20 points, I wouldn't mind taking a stab at it. What else do I like here? Michael Porter Jr., the 15 points in the win. I don't mind that. The Joker, the 25, the 30, the double-double, the triple-double. We know he can do all of that. I don't even have to go into convulsions about that. It's just do you want to, choose him for that? You know what I'm saying? So, And Will Barton, last but not least, Will Barton, he's been on fire as of late. Let's see, where's Will Barton? Let me show you what he's been doing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of his last 10 games, he went for 15 points or better. They got him at 15 points in Denver to win to plus 162. And he has 20-point upside at plus 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of his last 6 games, he had scored 20 points. So, he has that upside. Coming on over to the next game, which would be Orlando Magic and the Boston Celtics. This is a game that I really, really like here. And I want to point a few things out to you guys. This will be the last one for the early games right here. The last game for the early games. Now, this plus 8.5, I really like this. Just, come on. Even the money line, I really like that. So, come on now. Come on now. Now, if you really like these guys to win this game, you'll love these motherfucking player point performance doubles. I'm no expert. Telling you guys this shit right now. I'm no expert. I'm chopping it up with you all. So, Evan Fournier, and I'm going to show you guys. Evan Fournier, 20 points in the win plus 700. Evan Fournier, 25 points in the win plus 1,400. 3 threes plus 560. Now, we'll go over here to Evan Fournier. These guys just come back. When you're looking for who's doing the heavy lifting on the offensive side over here for Orlando, look no further than Evan Fournier, Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Vucevic. Now, the usage is there. 13 shot attempts, 21, 13 shot attempts. He just came back from injury. You know what I'm saying? So he is injury prone. The 3-point attempts. These are the last 3 games since he's been back. 31 points, 23 points, 26 points for Evan Fournier. 10 for 13, 9 for 21, 8 for 13. The attempts are there. The 3-point attempts, 6 for 8, 3 for 11, 5 for 8. You know what I'm saying? He hits the 3. Look, 3 threes in Orlando to win, plus 560. So, come on, people. You know what I'm saying? Got to dig a little deeper, Now, Aaron Gordon. Now, this is a pace down, tough matchup right here against Boston for Orlando. But anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen. Now, Aaron Gordon. Before Aaron Gordon got hurt, he was doing Michael Porter Jr. Michael Carter Williams wasn't playing, and The rookie got hurt. I forgot his name. You know what? The rookie got hurt. What's his name? Cole Anthony got hurt. And all of a sudden, Aaron Gordon started playing backup point guard, starting point guard. Now, he's been back for injury for 3 games. Before he got injured, we'll go back to as far as they showing us. He was flashing triple-double upside at the point guard position. 11, 6, and 6. 18, 17, and 10. Triple-double. Against New York, 7, 9, and 9 against Indiana. 12, 11, and 7. This, for some reason, he had a bad game against, the Clippers and Sacramento here. He just went on a string of bad games. But the upside was there, Now he's back. The first game he got back on the 11th, March 11th, he played 14 minutes. Then in back-to-back games, he played 31 and 36 minutes. So it seems like he's back. So just to point that out, he can't give you a few assists or whatever the case may be. The attempts, his last game against Brooklyn, he took 20 attempts. I don't expect him to take 20 attempts all the time, but, the usage is there for him. 15 points in Orlando to win. I don't think that's not doable. You know what I'm saying? 20 points, I probably wouldn't go there, but, he's an NBA player. We've seen him do better and worse. 5 assists in the win, it's a tough task. We know he can get 5 assists. I don't know. We got to see. We got to keep an eye out on the status of somebody like Michael Carter Williams. This is why it's good to be up on these player on these player statuses. Because look, if he doesn't end up playing, he plays upwards of 20, 30 minutes a game, then we have to look for somebody like either Chasson Randall to play point guard or Aaron Gordon to play point guard. So, that's something that you're going to have to, keep an eye out on. But, and then you got Nikola Vucevic. His numbers are elevated right now for these player performance doubles, but, he the usage is there, you know what I'm saying? All season long. He's been killing it. The attempts, at least he's probably averaging about 24 attempts a game. You know what I'm saying? 22, 17 points, 38, 26. But the whole team is the whole team is just about healthy. So, you know what I'm saying? You might want to, temper your expectations, you know what I'm saying, with this 25 points and the 30 points. Yeah, it can be done, though. Trust me, it can be done. You know that. It can be done. The 14 rebound thing is definitely reachable. You know what I'm saying? He's giving guys, teams 14 rebounds on multiple occasions, you know what I'm saying? And the minutes are there, 39, 36, 38, 34, 36. So, the minutes are there, you know what I'm saying? So, but his player performance doubles are really blown up. You know what I'm saying? I might, the ones I like here is probably something like this 20 points in Orlando to win, because I know, or this 3 threes in Orlando to win for Evan Fournier, because I know that's what it takes for these guys to win. He's going to really have to show up, and the usage and everything is going to be there for Evan Fournier. Moving on over to the second wave of games, which would be the Chicago Bulls and Detroit Pistons. And somebody on the Detroit Pistons has been pissing me off lately, and that's none other than DeLon Wright. I've been betting on his ass, and he's been leaving me hanging, bro. Like, man, he's been leaving me hanging. So, with that being said, let's take a look here. I do think the Bulls can win this game. I do think the Bulls can win this game. So, I'll throw that out here. That 216 over-under, I don't bet the over-under, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of iffy, but if you think Detroit can win this game, then I think that score goes over. Now, Player performance doubles. Just point out a few that I like, or give you my opinion on a few of them. Larry Marketing is aggressive enough to hit 15 points, but is he going to hit 15 points? He has a decent matchup. It is what it is. None of these player performers, they don't stick out to me. I just don't. I'm not in love with them. One thing, a guy like that is Young though. He come in and puts up points and peripherals at a decent clip. You know what I'm saying? 28 minutes. He's been efficient. Double here, 16-8, double, 10-7 assists. He's contributing in every category. He's hitting doubles in limited amounts of minutes and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So last time these two teams played, he almost had a triple-double. He had 9 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. He's somebody that has been playing. Look at the numbers, though. 11-10, 16-8, 10-7. All this shit here plays a good part, even when you're doing same-game parlays and stuff like that. All this shit, this is the shit you need to know. You need to know your personnel. You need to know the league by the back, like the back of your hand. In case you have to make pivots and things like that, players in and out, you need to know what it means. So, that is Young, double. These things are not out of the realm of possibilities. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a few of them that I like there. You know what I'm saying? Zach LaVine, we know we can give him 30 points and things like that. He can put that up. 4 threes. He definitely has that upside as well. 4-3 upside. You know what I'm saying? He's hit 7 threes. He has 6 threes there. You know what I'm saying? Last time these two teams played, there was no Larry Marketing, but he did have 37 points, 5 and 5. So the attempts are there for him. Sometimes he's on, sometimes he's not. He's been one of the best scorers in the game right now. On the Detroit side of things here, in the event that you think these guys are going to win, you can look to somebody like DeLon Wright with these 10 points in the W at plus 225. Last time these two teams played, I'm going to point some shit out about DeLon Wright because he didn't get on my nerves lately. I've been having him for 10 points. I'm going to take him for 10 points today too. Chicago Bulls are not that good of a defensive team. Where is he now? I'm drunk. He's right here. Now, so last time these two teams played, he had 12, 4, and 4. He doesn't take that many shots. Last game, I had him for 10 points. He took 6 attempts. He only hit 1 shot. He had a bad shooting game. He doesn't take that many attempts. I'd like to see him take upwards 11, 12 shots, maybe 13, 14. That would be awesome for him. I'm going to take him for 10 points today on a parlay. If I was to think, if I had Detroit to win this game, I wouldn't mind betting that plus 10 that 10 points in Detroit to win, because I know that's what it's going to take for them to win. He has assist upside, 6 assists upside. I don't know if I'll bet it, but he can give you 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He gave you 8. He's going to give you something in these categories. Put it like that. Jeremy Grant, he hasn't hit these thresholds in quite some time. 7 rebounds is not out of the possibility for Jeremy Grant. He hasn't been rebounding like that in his last 5 games, but before that, 1, 2, 3, 4, he had a string of 7 rebounds or better. The 3-point attempts is there for him, but I probably wouldn't bet that. Mason Plumlee is an interesting play here, the bets, because for Mason Plumlee, he's right now, I'm going to tell you something about Mason Plumlee right now. Isaiah Stewart has been cutting into his minutes. He's been getting minutes, 25, 28, 23, 20. So that's something to point out. And he's been very efficient in cutting into his minutes. He's been efficient as well. They have nothing to play for, so temper your expectations. But Mason Plumlee is very efficient in his minutes. You know what I'm saying? For his, for his standards. 6, the rebounds. 16. 14, 12, 9, 8, 13, 11. He can rebound the ball, barring any foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? He has a great matchup against the Chicago Bulls. Last time these two teams played, he played 30 minutes. He had 11 and 8 though. But, I just wanted to point these things out. He will give you his assists. He will give you a triple-double if you're not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? He's a big man. He can pass the ball. So, with that being said, the 10 rebound thing is definitely doable. The double-double is doable. I wouldn't bet that triple-double, but, man, that plus 8,000, you know what I'm saying? He can do it at any given time. Sadiq Bey has been giving you points. That 15 points is pretty good, and that 3 threes is pretty good for Sadiq Bey. The Toronto and Cleveland thing right here, I don't know what to expect here. I don't mind that plus 7. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland can beat these guys on the money line. I just wanted to point that out. These are my opinions. Take with it what you take away from it what you will. On the player performance double side of things, you can really take a look at the Toronto side of things really throw me off, man. They got guys coming back from the COVID situation. These guys are very consistent in minutes. They're going to get their minutes. For instance, somebody like, it's just hard to, the 41, 32, 38, 39. These guys play hefty minutes. Nick Nurse give these guys their minutes over here for Toronto. But, predicting their fancy output, I might be struggling with these guys. You might not be struggling with these guys. You know what I'm saying? The beauty of the books, you don't even have to mess with it, But, like I say, these guys are the favorites here. But, the underdogs, their odds are a little bit more elevated. So when you look at the Cleveland side of the player performance doubles, I see some value here because I know the path. I know the path. I know the path of victory for Cleveland. I know who can do what, who's going to do what. I know where everything is going. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a role here. You got Colin Sexton and Darius Garland. These guys are going to do the heavy lifting offensively. Larry Nance Jr. just got back. I know what type of player he is. He's an up and down type of player. I know where everything is going right here with this team. So, with that being said, you take somebody like Colin Sexton, who's been great offensively this year. 29 points here, 29 points there, 21, 15, 15, 32, 39. The attempts, 20, 25, 17. The attempts are there. The three-point attempts are there. I know where the offense is going. And then you couple that with the fact, if you wanted to take an upper underdog, so, at 25 points in Cleveland to win at plus 600, I don't mind you going there. You know what I'm saying? The 2 assists and the 5 assists, I just won't be able to get there. Nothing like that. Darius Garland, 15 points in the win at plus 400, 20 points in the win at plus 700. He doesn't hit 20 points all the time, but his last 2 games, he has been on fire. Against San Antonio, he gave them 29 points. Against Boston, he gave them 25 points. And they won the game. We know what it takes for them to win the game. And at 15 points, I don't mind going there. You know what I'm saying? If I like them to win the game at plus 400. But, like I said, the money line is juicy as well if you like them to win this game at plus 250. I'm just throwing it out there. If you want to get greedy like me, don't be greedy like me. I'm greedy. So, moving along. The 6 assists for Garland. He has 6 assists upside at plus 500. The double-doubles and all that shit is a no for me. Larry Nance Jr., he is somebody, he is volatile. The minutes will be there for him. They always will. His first 3 games back, he played 38, 37, 34 minutes. The shot attempts, he struggles to get to 10 shot attempts. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust that. I don't mind a matchup for him, but he's not that big time offensive guy. He will give you a double-double. He can give you 4 rebounds too. He will give you 15 and 18 points. He'll give your ass 4 or 7 points on some nights. So he can't be trusted. If you got that hunch, you got that feeling, you like that matchup, then you pull the trigger on the 10 points at plus 450 for Larry Nance. You know what I'm saying? Or 15 points at plus 1060. I ain't mad at you for pulling no triggers on none of these bets here. Same thing with Jared Allen. Jared Allen, 15 points in Cleveland to win, plus 560. 20 points, I probably won't go there. The 14 rebounds, I probably won't go there, but it's definitely doable. The double-double in Cleveland to wins looks juicy at plus 440. The fro, that's what we call him, the fro. You know what I'm saying? So, against San Antonio, a double-double, 7, 8, he's not a big-time shot taker, you know what I'm saying? But he can stumble into a few putbacks or whatever and, a double-double. You know what I'm saying? He has that upside. Look at that. 20 and 10, 26 and 17, 26 and 18, 10 and 15, 17 and 11. It's just I like the matchup. I'll tell you that much. I like the matchup. Man, this video is long, but it's kind of fun right now. I haven't broken it down from this. I haven't broken the slate down on YouTube from this point of view right there. If you guys like these type of videos, let me know. We got like 4 more games left, man. I'm gonna try to breeze through these right here. I'm gonna keep in mind. I'm gonna tell you, I like that 8.5. I like that 8.5. Number one, we know Washington Wizards can beat these guys at any given day. We just don't know. I don't know who's going to win this game. This game here got bad blood written all over it. I will be watching this game. Yes, sir. I'll be watching this game. I'm pumped for this game, man. You all should be pumped for this game, too. It's going down, man. Westbrook, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, I look into the player performance doubles. By this time, if you don't know, now you know. I'm not even going to put out there who I like. I don't even know who I like. We know everything outside of these assists. These assists for Beal, these rebounds for Beal, and these threes for Beal, I won't be going there. This double-double shit for Beal, this triple-double shit, I ain't fucking with it. These points, they got them elevated. I probably won't mess for it, but we know he can hit those points, at least at 35. We don't know what type of game this is going to be. We don't know. We just don't know, bro. We just don't know. But, this Rui, Hachimura, they're the underdogs, so their odds are really elevated. That's what they want you to, they're going to throw these higher odds out there to the underdog and, make it seem like, try to get your eyes to light up. So when you see these odds, like, yeah, but you just don't know. The underdogs have been kicking ass this year, Then you got Russell Westbrook, 25 and it's 30. I just don't know about that. But these 10 rebounds, at plus 600. These 10 assists and the win at plus 440. This double-double at plus 350 and this triple-double at 830. It's gonna be going down, man. And then, I don't have to go any further, man. You guys know the drill with this one. I'm gonna just save some time and keep it moving, man. I'm gonna save some time and keep it moving, man. Dang, I'm gonna be watching that game. I know y'all gonna be watching that game too. This Knicks game right here versus 76ers, they don't have anything out right now because they don't have no player props or anything out right now because they're waiting for the Ben Simmons news, I believe, and that I'd imagine Seth Curry should be back today, I would believe. Let me see. I think Seth Curry will be back today. I think he might not be back. But that's something, that's major news right there. We need to keep an eye out on. Now, moving over to this Dallas and this Portland game right here. I'm going right back to the well on Portland Trail Blazers here. They have them. They have them. They have Dallas the favorite. They got Dallas the favorite. Last time these two teams played, Portland won. Portland at home. Wow. Okay. That's just me. Let's point some things. Let's get some things straight here. Let me go over here. I want to show you guys. I want to talk about. All right, let's start with the. Let's start on the Dallas side of things. Luka, I mean, you know what it is. You know, this boy here, he'll give you 30, 40. You know what I'm saying? We know that. We ain't got to go there. The 10 rebounds, he can do that. The assists, he can do that. The 4 threes, he can do that. The double-doubles, he can do that. The triple-doubles, he can do that. You know, all this right here, all this shit right here is in play. It's just, do we think they're going to win the game? You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We know this is Luka. He can do all of this. Kristaps Porzingis is where it's starting to get tricky at. He has this upside, you know, but he goes MIA sometimes. 11 points here, 11 points there, 22, 25, 20, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know, for those reasons, I can't even, you know. But, you know, they do have other bets like 12 rebounds and 3 threes and stuff like that. You know, the double-double, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Josh Richardson has been having a rough go with these guys, man. He's been having a rough go with them, man. He's been having a rough go against Portland in his career. You know, he had a few games, but he's been having a rough go, man. You know, and then he's pretty much up and down, you know, as of late anyway. You know, struggling to get last 3 games, struggling to get 10 shot attempts, you know, 4 points, 14, 6, 20, 27. Those are when Luka was out, 11. You know what I'm saying? He needs to fucking bounce. He needs to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, 15 points. Sadly, if it was 10, I probably would get there. But, you know, I just can't do it. And none of his peripherals. Tim Hardaway Jr., the 15 points, I don't mind it if you like the team to win. And that's about it. Now, on the juicy side of things. But they got so like I tell you, when they're the underdogs, when the team is the underdog, their player performance doubles are elevated. For some, I like Portland to win this game. So why wouldn't I look over here, look at these player performance doubles? Now, I'm going to talk about CJ since he's at the top of the list. CJ just came back. This will be his 4th game back. The first game he played 26 minutes. The second game he played 21 minutes. The last game he played 28 minutes. I think he's ready. He took 23 attempts his last game. Against Dallas. He had 32 real points, bro. He had 32 real points. Rewind this back all the way. We're going to go back to us around Christmas sometime. He was killing it. 44 points, 20 points, 25 points, 28 points, 28 points, 26 points, 20, 37, 30, 28. The man was balling. And right here, he played 19 minutes on the 16th of January, and I'd imagine that's where he got hurt. So, and then for my fantasy people, we get him at 7,300. He's point guard and shoot guard eligible. I encourage you to ride this wave at 7,300. But that's for another story. Now, the 25 points is pretty elevated, but we know it's the Lillard and the McCollum show when he's here. And I don't mind that right there. That 25 point, he been gone. Man, he was on all-star caliber. He was headed to the all-star game if he didn't get hurt. So, 30 points, we know he has that upside. The assists, I probably wouldn't go there. You know what I'm saying? The 4 threes, Now, that between their 25 points and their 4 threes, we know this is what they do. 7 threes there. 3, 2, 4, 4, 6, 5, 11. 5, 6, 4, 6. We know he can do that. You know what I'm saying? This is what him and Dame do. One of the best, if not the best backcourt in the game. Damian Lillard at 30 and at 35. We know he can do that with the best of them. Doesn't matter if if McCollum is there or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'll be able to pull a trigger on it though. I ain't even gonna lie. The 5 threes look pretty good though. Enes Kanter at 15 points and the win is okay, but I would probably settle for something like that double because we know he's a double machine. This is a rematch. He didn't have a double that game, but take a look at his rematches. One of the twos, he goes out and gets a double. Let's look at this Minnesota game. The first game he got a double. The second game he didn't. Let's look at this New Orleans game. The first game he didn't get the double, but he came right back and got it. This Dallas game. This the first game he had 14 and 9. He didn't get it, but they played tonight on that remix game tonight. He might get that double. But I don't need to validate that because look at this here. He's just been a double machine. Period. We know he can do it. And the Covingtons and stuff like that, it's hard to trust him. The 10 points is doable. The 15 points, I probably won't be able to get there. And the 3 threes is something that, you could probably, it's capable. He can do it. 3 there, 3 threes there, 4 threes there, 3, 3, 3. So, it is what it is. Sorry if this video is being long, but I'm just touching on shit, man. And it's nothing out for this Lakers game. No Lakers. Nothing out for the Lakers, but there's something out for the. There's something out for who the fuck? Come on, man. The Suns, man. Excuse me, y'all. So let's see what they got here. 15s. The Booker's the 25. What I've been doing, I've been riding the player prop. Bridges 10-point player prop. I've really been riding that and on parlays, though. I've been riding on parlays, doing safe parlays. And he's been hitting it. But quiet as kept, he's been going over 15 points, man, around a 17-point range lately. He's out there a ton of minutes each game. The minutes, 35, 34, 26, 32, 39, 27. The temps, they're there for him. 4 out of his last 5 games and 6 out of his last 7 games, he's hit something like that. He's hit that 15 point. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's been hitting the 15 points lately. So this is a tricky bet here. These aren't so sexy right now. The Devin Booker, because some of this, it could be some blowout risks to go with these games, man. So, you have to take that into consideration. If you like something right here, just let me know. Just let me know. I'm more excited for the player props like Montrezl Harrell and, guys like that. I'm going to get out of here, guys. Oh, you know what? I said I'll throw you guys a quick, this is for informational purposes. This is the bet that I like to make when I first get up in the morning. I go to player points and I start I'll start dropping them in there, man. Like this Justin Holiday at that 145, for 10 points. You know what I'm saying? 10 games, 10 points, 10 game slate. You know what I'm saying? I'll go over here to the point side of things, you know what I'm saying? And then, I'll look. I didn't mind, something like that. I might throw $5 or $10 or something like this, like a Christian Wood for 15 points. Then I'll go over here to the Pelicans and Nuggets game, and I'll throw me a 10 pick together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like Will Barton for. You know what? I'll just keep it simple, man. Just stick with a 10-pointer. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it moving. Something like that. Over here, Orlando Magic. I had two plays in mind here. I either wanted to go Aaron Gordon for 10 points, or I could have went to Aaron Gordon's assist prop for the 4 assist prop at minus 184. So either one, either Gordon or the 10 points, or the 4 assists for Gordon. And I would keep it moving there at the Chicago Bulls game, the Detroit Pistons game, at the points prop game. I just showed you guys the statistical categories. I could either go with a point prop with Thaddeus Young for 10 points or DeLon Wright for 10 points. I lock in a DeLon Wright. And then go on over to the Toronto Raptors and the Cleveland game right here. I was so iffy on this game. So, if I was to look at a point prop or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? The Jared Allen 10 points sticks out to me. That Darius Garland 15 points sticks out to me in parlays, So if I just say, and then it's hard to trust Larry Nance Jr., but he definitely has 10-point upside. I would lock in Jared Allen just to be for informational point purposes. Just letting you guys know this is information. Just showing you guys how I might kick off my first bet, to get things out the way. You know what I'm saying? Washington Wizards and Brooklyn Nets player points going over there. I wouldn't even, I don't mind. This game here should be through the roof. You know what I'm saying? You can get Joe Harris at 15 points. I don't mind that. I'll lock him in for 10 and just keep it moving. The New York Knicks, like I say, this and 76ers, nothing's out for these guys right now. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I like doing, I like going over to alternate totals. You know what I'm saying? Alternate point totals. I like to jack them up or whatnot. But a lot of people do not know about alternate totals, where you can put your over and under. You can set it to where you want. You know what I'm saying? So if let's say, for instance, I just wanted to just say, look, I'm just going to have this game go under something like 240 or something, just to throw something out there, or maybe 230 or 2 something like that. Like you just throw a 232 up there, just showing you guys that you can do that. You know what I'm saying? And go over here to this Dallas game and Portland Trail Blazers, and I'll go over to the point section. And I'll just throw anything up there, like 10 points. I can throw a Tim Hardaway Jr. up there on the parlay. I can throw a Josh Richardson up there for 10 points on the parlay. Anything. Enes Kanter for 10 points on the parlay. So I roll with the Enes Kanter lick. And then I will go down here to the LA Lakers game, and I'll go to player points, and I'll cap it off with like a 10-point. Just throw a Bridges up there. You know what I'm saying? So, a 10-pointer right here. Justin Holiday to get 10, Wood to get 15, Barton to get 10, Gordon to get 4 assists, or you can go for 10, DeLon Wright 10, Jared Allen 10, Harris 10, under or something like that. You don't have to throw that in there. I'll really take that down. That was just for informational purposes, just in case you didn't know about it. Enes Kanter 10, Bridges 10. You could throw you could throw $10 on that, and it brings you back 177. You know what I'm saying? You could throw $5 on that and get you $88. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling really confident, you throw 100 on there and get you 1,700. Again, this is informational purposes, something that I'm just throwing out there. I know this video was long, but I just felt the need to do it. You know, it is what it is. You know, just check it out if you want. You know, I ain't doing nothing. It's just my Sunday, man. With that being said, I'm out, man. Like and subscribe. Peace.